You're a strange one, sir. It must be something special to convince you to return. Although, if I had a Goomba that cute waiting for me at the dock, I might return too. Well, whatever you're doing, be careful. Goodbye, sir. That's right, everyone. You thought the game was over? Well, it is, technically. But welcome to the post-game of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. That's right, we have one final special episode for you guys in this Paper Mario series. After the credits roll, you can see we've returned to the main screen to a fanfare of confetti, loaded up our game, and Mario has returned to Rogueport. All of his friends are waiting for him here on the dock, including Goombella, who says, "Long time no see, Mario. I'm totally glad I got to see you again. This is awesome. Everyone's ready. We heard you were coming, so we've been waiting here for you. So, are you ready to go? Wherever you want to go, we are so there with you." That's right, so even though the credits have rolled, you can still return to Rogueport and explore in the post-game. You saved the world, Mario! My brother could learn a thing or two about hard work from you, that's for sure. No need to bring your brother into this, but happy to hear word of my good deeds have traveled across the world. Oi there, mate. How's about I catch a ride on that trim ship of yours sometime? Well, it's not my ship, so you'd have to ask the captain, but happy to know that you like it. So guys, now that we're in the post-game, it means you can continue to explore around the world, and there's a few new things that you can actually only do now that we're in the post-game. The Trouble Center over on the east side of town will have some new exclusive quests that you can only access in the post-game that I want to check out with you guys. And there's also an additional post-game challenge called the Pit of 100 Trials. So we're going to check out both of those in a little episode here, basically just recapping some of the things you can do in the post-game. But before we get to any of that, I want to talk to Luigi. I've been catching a breather here, you know, reflecting back on all my adventures. That's right, we're not the only one who finished our adventure. Luigi did too. It's been a long road, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. That's right, there is actually one final tale to hear from Luigi. Super Luigi Book. Actually, you know what? This guy novelized my quest. He's been interviewing me. He was actually interviewing me here at the inn during breaks from my adventure. I didn't think anyone would be interested in reading a book about Luigi, but Super Luigi came out recently, and check this out, bro. Here in Rogueport, it set a new record for consecutive weeks at #1 on the bestseller list. Oh, hooray for Luigi, bro. I started reading it the other day, but it's an encyclopedic account in multiple volumes. Excruciating detail, bro. It's like a history book. It seemed like one, anyway. They've got it in the shop here in Rogueport. How about you snag a copy, bro? Sounds good. That's right. Luigi also finished his tale, and while rumors of my tale have spread far and wide, Luigi's were actually written down and published and are now a bestseller. How's it going, Flavio? Hello there, you Mario. You're doing well, I must assume, yes? Who, me, you were asking? Well, I am now the second richest man in Rogueport. Yes, having met my beautiful SS Flavian smashed to bits was not a financial boon, But do not think I regret our fabulous adventure. Perhaps you and I will sail again sometime. I wonder who the richest man in Rogueport is. It's probably Pianta, I suppose? Probably. Hey, Mustache. What new products do you have for me? Nothing. Great. Let's see if they're selling Luigi's book in the item shop before we go to the Trouble Center, shall we? Oh, there it is! Super Luigi! I actually already picked up the first volume, so that's Super Luigi 2. So now we can read about Luigi's adventures whenever we want. While we're here in Rogueport, there's also another thing I want to do. Remember, Professor Frankly found a treasure chest on his way out of the Shadow Palace. Goombella said we'll never believe what's inside, so I can't wait to find out for myself. Before we do, we can grab these pieces of paper in the trash can to fill out our encyclopedia of enemies. There is a lot of trash in here, holy moly. Oh my goodness. It just keeps going! My catalog's gonna be full to bursting! Grotus, Grotus X, Shadow Queen Peach, Shadow Queen, done. Alright. Hey, Professor. You seem pretty cheery, and as always, I am happily busy with my research. By the by, do you know what was in that treasure chest we found in the palace? It contained a dried mushroom! Womp womp. Oh no, it's nothing to be disappointed by. Now we know for certain that people indeed ate mushrooms 1,000 years ago. This is a groundbreaking anthropological discovery. Well, I'm glad you're excited about it, Professor Frankly. That's very funny. The great treasure was just a dried up mushroom after all. So, here at the Trouble Center, there are 3 new quests that are added after you beat the game. As you can see, there's still a lot of quests that I have not done. I didn't complete all the side quests during our first playthrough, but I just wanted to show you guys what the new quests are that you can only get after beating the game. It's these 3 right here. Roust these cads by Doty, help me make up from Bub, and erase that graffiti from Swab. Honestly, I really should take the time and do these side missions, and I recommend you guys do so as well. I've done a couple, but they're actually, not only do they have good rewards, but they have lots of really good, just fleshed out side content in terms of the characters you meet. You'll learn more about You'll learn more about characters such as Goldbob, Mayor Door, Toodles, so they're really great in terms of world building. We're not going to do those right now, I just wanted to show you that they are available there, because there are a couple of things that I very specifically want to do in this final bonus episode of our 1,000-Year Door series. They involve traveling to a few different areas, so let's actually enter the pipe and go down to the sewers so we can use the fast travel pipes. So the first place I wanted to go is here to Poshley Heights. There is a little Easter egg, if you will, waiting for us in Poshley Heights. And if you played Paper Mario 64 or watched my playthrough of it here on the YouTube channel, you will recognize these two. That's right, look who it is. It's Lady Bo and her butler, Bootler. Lady Bo was a party member in Paper Mario, and it looks like they're on a little vacation, so let's talk to them. It is you, isn't it, Mario? Well, it's been quite a while, hasn't it? I've come here with Bootler. Yes, a little vacation to Poshley Sanctum. I hadn't left the mansion in ages. I figured it was time to turn some heads on the road. Gwee! But what a nice surprise to see you. Feel free to be overwhelmed by my beauty. Oh, Lady Bo, you never change. How you doing, Bootler? Lady Bo, your beauty is like the song of a nightingale in the evening. Indeed, I feel you've grown into a fine young girl who'd make your ancestors proud. Let's see what Goombella has to say when you press X. That's Bo. Wait a second. Mario, exactly what is your relationship with her? Tell me now. Hee, just kidding. I always wanted to say that. But you did go on an adventure with her, right? Tell me sometime, okay? That's Bootler. He's Bo's butler, but what does a butler do exactly? Looks like he only listens to Bo, so I guess he wouldn't answer me if I asked. So there you are. So just a cute little throwback to our original adventures. People ask me if I get tired of walking the same route every day, and I say, no way, Jose, because it's a bit different every day, you know? I'm not the same as I was yesterday, neither are you. Even the town changes, and you'll never see another day just like today, so treat each day like it is, unique. And that is words of wisdom for the day. So alright, that's the first thing that I wanted to check out here in the 1,000-Year Door post-game, and now we have another place to visit. You may remember, in the final scene of the game, when Goombella was sending us an email to tell us about what all our companions had been up to post-adventure, she made a quick reference to a calculator friend of ours who's looking forward to seeing us. That's right, it turns out Tech, the computer who lived in the X-Naught base, fell in love with Princess Peach and ultimately helped both her and myself when it came down to it, is not dead after all. So what do we need to do? We need to go back up to the moon base, which we thought had been completely destroyed in the explosion, to see what actually happened while we were away. Luckily, we've got a super easy, quick way to get up to the moon. We don't need to go through getting shot out of a cannon or anything like that. If you go down here into the destroyed city under a rogue port and go through this door, that's right, the teleporter to the moon is working again. Just gotta press this button, hop on board, and let's go see Tech! So I don't know if the explosion was just less destructive than I thought it was, or if Tech has somehow rebuilt this entire base. But regardless, here we are. The place is still standing, so that's nice. We need to see Tech, though, and Tech is on... What floor was Tech on? Oh god, it's been a while. Was he on this floor? No, this was Grotus's room. Alright, let me try to remember where Tech was, and we'll enjoy this sweet, sweet music in the meantime. Okay, Tech is here on sub-level 4, or he was, unless he has gone to a new location, so let's check. Tech? Is that you? Mario, I am pleased that I could see you again. I detonated explosives after you left to ensure the base could no longer be used for evil. Of course, I was destroyed in the resulting explosion. But one day I regained consciousness, and all was as before. Yes, everything. I do not comprehend why, but... As I regained consciousness, I saw a light, and I thought I heard Peach's voice. So wait a minute. You're saying that Peach, after everything happened, Peach came back to the base and somehow was able to resurrect Tech? How is Princess Peach? If she is happy, then I too am happy. I continue to hope for the continued happiness of you, Peach, and all others. Well, I, for one, hope Peach comes to visit you soon, Tech, but... Gosh, what a happy ending this is, huh? Tech is back. He's probably a little lonely here, but luckily, you know, we're coming to visit him. Hopefully Peach will come to visit him as well, and the best part is in the end, he was not lost from us. So there you go. So that's the two sort of Easter egg characters that you can meet after the credits roll. As you go around town, there's obviously lots of new dialogue from characters as well. We saw that right away with one of the toads we met on the docks. People, will congratulate you on saving the world and say stuff like that. So it's honestly worth going around and talking to everyone just to see how some things have changed since the end of the game. But those were the two characters that I really wanted to show you guys. And then for the finale, this is not the right room. For the finale of our bonus episode of Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door, I want to go complete the Pit of 100 Trials. That's right. This is actually something that you could complete during the base game itself, but it's quite difficult to do so, and it's usually recommended that you wait until post-game when you're more leveled up. Essentially what it is a 100 floor mega dungeon. That's right, 100 floors you have to fight through. You can't take breaks and come back later. Once you're in, you're in. So you need to make sure that you've got your inventory all sorted out and you're all good to go. And then I will show you where the entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials is in just a moment. So here it is, the Pit of 100 Trials. It's just the door to the west of the Thousand-Year Door room. And you'll see here there's a warp pipe and a sign. Danger, do not enter. This pipe is the entrance to the Pit of 100 Trials. First attack and bump attack badges don't work, so beware. You'll see there's an opportunity to heal and save your game here before you get started. So essentially what this place is, as I mentioned, it's 100 floors that you have to fight through. Every 10 floors you'll get a reward. So on the best part about this is on floor 50 you'll actually get an item called the Strange Sack, which doubles your inventory space, which is so useful, and I wish we had had that during our playthrough, because if you watch the full thing then you'll know that I often had inventory management issues. So floor 50 is absolutely worth it to get there. And then when you get all the way to floor 100, there's a very cool secret boss down there as well. So I'll just go down so we can see the first couple of levels. Obviously, I'm not going to go through all 100 levels here on video because that would take quite some time. But I'm going to try my best to work my way down, and hopefully I'll see you guys closer towards the end. So here on the first few floors, the enemies are super weak. They can be defeated essentially in one hit. The reason I have Madame Flurry as my companion is because it's very helpful for some of these lower level encounters to just use Flurry's gust ability to just literally blow them away. So as you can see, first floor was not much of a challenge. We get a singular star point, but we did get some coins for that. And that's just an example of what you'll find. Every couple, I think it's every 10 floors as well, you'll also get a rest floor where you're able to save and heal and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is essentially just a mega dungeon that you can find at the end of the game, so I wanted to show you guys this. I'll be honest, as a kid, I was never able to defeat the Pit of 100 Trials, so I will be very, very happy if I can finally achieve that in my adulthood. If we get to the end, not only will that be something new for you guys to see, but it will be something new for me, because I have never made it down to the bottom of this pit, so fingers crossed, I'll see you guys down there very soon. Here we are, folks. We made it to level 99 in the Pit of 100 Trials. This took me almost 3 hours to get through, so not an insignificant amount of time. The first 30 levels were really easy, and then the last 30 levels were fairly difficult. So definitely slowed us down a little bit. If you're wondering what level I am, I'm level 28 at this point. And we are ready to take on the final boss of the Pit of 100 Trials. I'm so excited. I've never done this before, so let's see what's down this final pipe, shall we? A big, dark, empty room. Ooh. That's right, folks. It's another dragon. Meet Bonetail, who lives 100 floors below Rogueport. You know I love a good dragon boss, and so that's why I really wanted to make it down through all 100 levels here in the pit, because it's worth it just to fight this super, super cool boss. Now, Bonetail is going to give us a heck of a fight. Bonetail has almost double the HP that the final boss of this game did. Bonetail has 200 HP, so this is definitely going to be a bit of a slog. Sit back and relax here. Madame Flurry says, "Mercy, such anger." Yeah, I mean, I guess when you're down here enjoying a nice, quiet, uninterrupted sleep, the very last thing you want is someone interrupting that, you know? So here we have it. Right away, the background falls over, so great construction. Also, holy piranha plants in the audience. What the heck is going on here? There is like 150 piranha plants sitting in the audience, ready for this battle. I mean, I can't blame them. This is going to be a battle for the ages, but do piranha plants even have eyes? Oof. 7 damage across the board, and that was even with me blocking, so we're going to have to take our time here. We can keep this up. We're doing about 12 damage per turn, which is good. Oh my goodness! Starting the battle off with a bingo? That never happens! Wow! I went the entire game being unable to land one of those bingos. In the final boss fight, we managed to score 3, and now in the secret final boss fight, we're already scoring some bingos? This is fantastic. Alright. The music here is epic, providing us the perfect platform for what truly will be the final battle of this Paper Mario The 1000-Year Door playthrough. If you thought Shadow Peach was epic, I raise you Bonetail. You guys will have to tell me, what was your favorite boss in all of Paper Mario The 1000-Year Door? For me, it was any number of the dragons. You know, you've got Hooktail, Gloomtail, and Bonetail to choose from. I always say that Hooktail is my favorite just because that was the boss that I remembered the most as a kid. It was the first boss, it was a big dragon. Even though, you know, she's definitely the weakest of the dragons, the fact that she's so iconic and memorable always made her my favorite, but very interested to hear what your guys' favorite boss fights are, because there's certainly lots to choose from. Also, we are getting really lucky in this battle. I don't mind if I do. Please continue to miss me with your poison breath, while I continue to hit your toenails with my hammer. So I don't want to speak too soon, but so far, so good. Things are really chugging along here. We're not taking too much damage. We're doling out pretty good damage. Can we get another bingo? Nope. Things aren't going that well. Holy moly! Mario's theme song is "Can't Touch This." Na, 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 na. You cannot touch this, Bonetail. Why was there a fork in the ceiling? I don't know if I want to know, but luckily I'm so lucky today that it didn't even touch me. Knew he had to hit me sometime. He hit me so hard I really flattened out there for a moment. Keep it up. 7 damage on the toes. Bingo time. Nope. And another 5 damage on the toes. Keep it rocking and rolling. Bump. Luckily, before this battle, I had the Feeling Fine and Feeling Fine P badges equipped. What those do is they protect Mario and their partner against poison or other status afflictions such as dizzy. And clearly that was the right play because I have a feeling a lot of those poison breaths would have left us poisoned. But that is not even something we even need to deal with because I do have those Feeling Fine badges equipped, so guess that's a little tip from me to you if you're ever wondering what badges you should equip before coming in to fight Bonetail. Feeling Fine might be the play. The issue is I did have to unequip the badge that shows the enemy's HP to do that. So unfortunately we can't see how much HP Bonetail has, but that's fine. Speaking of Bonetail, let's give him a little kiss, shall we? Smoochy smoochy! Lucky! Alright, I'm thinking he's gotta be less than 100 HP now. I don't know if any of you guys have been adding up the damage as we go here, but I'm thinking he's less than half health. Alright, Mario's gonna have to take this opportunity. Actually, I'll just get Flurry to heal me, because I do a little bit more damage, so I'll do my Power Smash. And then I'll get Flurry to feed me a little snack once this caterpillar falls off the ceiling. Time for these Ultra Mushrooms I've been saving. Here you go, Mario, your favorite food. Om nom nom nom. Brings us back to 50 HP. It's not really working out for you, Bonetail. I've got lots more mushrooms to eat if necessary. You can't poison me, you can't freeze me, you can't confuse me. And I continue to do damage on you. I'm liking the way this is turning out so far. Let's give him another kiss. Madame Flurry gives the best kisses. They're vitality restoring kisses. Ah, big smooch for Bonetail. I love that move because not only does it do 7 damage, which is great. Ooh, B-I-N-G-O! It also restores Madame Flurry's health. Oh! I don't like how Bonetail kind of sounds like a big dog. It makes my heart sad. Alright, I think it's time for us to do a supernova here and do lots of damage, seeing as our star power is full. Let's do some mashing. Mash, 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 mash! Mash! One more time! Nope. Another one more time! Got ahead of myself there. 15 damage! Very nice. Very, very nice, in fact. Keep smooching him. You've just got such a kissable nose, Bonetail. You can't blame me, can you? Look how kissable you are. Lucky! Literally cannot touch this. We need to get Mario a pair of parachute pants. keep hitting his sensitive little toenails. To be honest, if someone was body slamming my toes, I probably wouldn't be too happy about it either, so... I totally get it, Bonetail, and I apologize. Ah, we got a mushroom there, but it wasn't the right mushroom. Oh, no! Bonetail somehow magically, mysteriously just healed for 20 HP, so that's not cool. Guess we'll just have to make up the difference here. Plonk. Oh! Oh, what? That howl is just continuously healing them. We can't make any headway if they're gonna heal themselves for 20 HP each turn. I can't do that much damage. Alright, Madame Flurry, I'm gonna need you to feed Mario again. Some jam and jelly this time, please. Wash down that mushroom from earlier. Now, don't you heal this time. Thank you. I'd honestly rather get squished flat than to watch you heal yourself once again. So yeah, I'll take that. Bonk! Not sure where the mysterious water's coming from, but I'm not gonna ask. Time for another lip lock. Big smooches from Madame Flurry! Nice. I like that the, I don't know what you'd call them. They're not cannons, but anyway. Those things on the stage, I like that they continuously malfunction to our benefit. I'll absolutely take that. Alright, let's keep it up, guys. We've got to be close now. Oh, yeah! We were so close, in fact, that one more hit did it. Oh. Bonetail, stop making cute dog noises. It's hurting my heart. Holy moly, you get 999 coins as a clear bonus for defeating the final boss. You only get 1 star point though, which is kind of funny. And there you have it, folks. Bonetail has been defeated. The boss of the Pit of 100 Trials is down. Sorry, little guy. Oh, you had something in your tummy too? Must just be a dragon thing to eat stuff. And that must be our way out of here. What do we got in the chest? We got a return postage badge. It does half damage back to enemies if they directly attack Mario. Wow, that's really good. So there's your reward for making it down 100 floors. You get to fight a really cool boss who's basically like a big dog, so that was kind of sad. And you get a really good badge and just, you know, general bragging rights of saying, guess who just finished the Pit of 100 Trials? That's right, we did! So there you have it, everybody. This is officially the end of our Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door journey. Thank you all so much for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this little bonus episode showcasing some of the post-game content. There is still more stuff to do, but this is going to be the extent of the coverage that we do in terms of this playthrough. So thanks everyone so much for watching, and that's it for Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door.